Toledo City Council fired off questions this afternoon on the procedures cops must follow when dealing with people who are mentally ill. Monday's shooting by an officer killed a 62-year-old woman, and it marks the second fatal police shooting involving a mentally ill person this year. Our Sharia Davis is live with what Toledo City Council plans to do to help prevent that in the future.
Members of council say they weren't there to reprimand or fire any Toledo police officer. That's left up to the mayor. But they just want to know how cops handle certain situations.
With the amount of home invasions and other incidents that we're having, this is just another thing. Now we're having incidents with mental illness. So how are we going to be able to service all of these different things that's happening?
Councilwoman Wilma Brown says today's Public Safety Committee hearing was to hear how Toledo police train their officers, but she didn't quite get the answers she was looking for.
A lot of the answers lie with the state, and that's why I say we would try to get the state to come in to explain how the license is done, how much training these people have.
But on the contrary, Toledo Police Chief Mike Navarre says his officers are highly trained. Officers are required to go through a 48-hour crisis intervention team training program.
When officers are faced with a deadly force situation, they are trained to shoot for the largest part of the body.
Early this week, Linda Hicks, who suffered from schizophrenia, was killed by a TPD officer after she threatened that officer with a pair of scissors. Chief Navarre didn't want to go into the specifics of the case, but he says his officers are trained to shoot center mass.
Without talking about this specific case, oftentimes when a shot strikes a subject in the head, it wasn't intended to strike the subject in the head. We don't train officers to shoot to kill. We don't train officers to shoot to wound, and we don't train officers to shoot in the head.
Now, Brown also says she wants all tasers to work properly. A taser was used on Hicks, but it didn't work. Chief Navarre says there's no way to promise a taser will work properly because it's a complex unit. Reporting live, Sharia Davis, Fox Toledo News, first at 10.